my loves, welcome back to Teen Fit. If you are new here, my name is Taylor.getzz. I'm so excited to have you here today for our hourglass booty and abs workout. So our exercise today is going to require bands and weights, but as we do this workout more and more and it starts to become easier and a little bit less challenging, you can always up those bands and up those weights to make it harder for yourself. If you are feeling that this workout is a bit too challenging, always, please, I encourage you to modify and don't stop. This workout is going to be 45 seconds on for each workout with no breaks. So really push your body because we really want that hourglass figure. We're going to be targeting that entire core, but mostly our obliques, our hip dips and side booty, and we're going to be working to plump and lift the entire back of your booty as well. Form is really important for this exercise because we're going to be doing a lot of glute bridge press work and a lot of plank work. So we are going to be targeting those arms just a little bit. It is very important that we have good form throughout this workout. The main thing is going to be tucking our tailbone to prevent that arch in the back. We don't want our backs like this. We want our backs like this. We want to tuck that tailbone really strong under to protect that lower back and really feel that work in the booty and our core and the back of our hamstrings as well. When we're in the planks, we also want our shoulders in line with the hands, not up here, not down here. We want it right there. That way we ensure the best possible workout you can possibly get. For best results, please do this workout once a day or once every other day for 14 days straight, and I'm sure that you will get that hourglass toned figure. So I'm very excited. Let's get into it.
All right, with that band right above the knees, let's start to burn out that booty already. With some sumo squats, we're gonna point the feet out, legs wider than hip width distance apart, and we're gonna go all the way down and all the way up. Once we reach the top, we're gonna squeeze that booty as tight as we can and then go all the way back down. We wanna feel this in the back of our hamstrings, so make sure we're able to lift those toes off the floor if we needed to. Alrighty, coming into those sumo squat pulses, we're gonna keep it low, keep the feet in the same place, keep the band in the same place, tuck that tailbone and activate that core. This isn't just a leg exercise, this is a lower abs exercise as well. So if we're flexing those core muscles, then we're doing it all correctly. You're getting it really into those glutes, those hamstrings, those thighs, as well as the lower abs. So keep it pulsing. You got it, guys. Keep it pulsing. Down, down, and if you need a quick little break, stand up, squeeze that booty, and then come right back down. Good, now that back of the body and those legs should be all fired up, we're gonna come into a high plank and we're gonna take that right leg first and we're just gonna raise it. We're gonna raise it with a flexed foot and then a pointed foot. Good, flex, up, point, up. See how my leg is being controlled as it's coming down? We're not quickly letting that band pull that leg down. We're resisting against the band. That's going to help us really get that activation in the booty. Tucking the tailbone is going to continue that activation in the core, and that slow resistance on the way down is really going to make those muscles work. It's going to be hard, but it's going to be effective. Keep it up. Good, take a quick little breather if necessary, and then we're gonna do the same thing on the left side. Point and flex. Remember, we're not letting that band snap that leg down. Slow and controlled on the way down. Tucking that booty, there should be no arch in the back. We wanna activate that core. And hands below the shoulders. We want a straight line throughout the body. You wanna feel like you are crunching the mat below you, as well as working out that glute. Good, you guys, keep pushing. Good, I'm gonna flip over just for a quick little angle reference, and then you guys are going to keep your band exactly where it is, coming down onto the forearms for a quick little forearm plank hip dip, and then tap out, out. Good, so we're gonna go hip dip, doesn't matter which way you start, and then tap out with the right, out with the left. Good, it's a quick little exercise, only 45 seconds, keep pushing, but we're activating the entire body here. Our arms are using our muscles for stabilization, our core is working, and those obliques are definitely working to get that hip dip in. Those outer glutes and thighs are also working just as hard to get those legs out and in. Keep pushing, you guys, I believe in you. Okay, coming up onto our legs. If you need to hold on to something, you can. If you want to just hold on to your hip, you also can do that. We are holding our weight to our leg, and we are going to raise the leg up 3 times to activate that outer glute. And then we're going to take that weight in front of our chest, flex that core, and tightly twist 3 times. So we take that right to the side. 1, 2, 3 with a flexed foot. Hold it to the chest. 1, 2, 3. This should really burn that core. I know it looks super simple, but it's going to work those obliques and get that tight, cinched hourglass waist that we want. Good. 1, 2, 3, and back to twists. All right, now we're doing the same thing on the left side. You got it, guys. Hold that weight to the thigh. We're activating that outer glute and outer thigh. Band is still around those thighs. We are flexing that foot, and that twist is super tight. I want to see your abs. You should feel your abs in every single place you possibly can. That core should feel like someone's tightening a corset around you. It should feel like someone's pulling you tighter and tighter and tighter. That waist is getting smaller and smaller. Good. Hold that weight to the chest. Twist, twist. Good. Make sure we're breathing. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Good. I'm really feeling that burn. I hope you are too. Coming down into the ground for our glute press, we're just going to go with flat feet, band in the same spot, down, up, out, in. You're going to feel this in the entire booty, especially in that outer booty. And we should have most of our weight in our heels to really activate those glutes and hamstrings. You should be able to lift those toes off the floor with no issue. Keep it going, you guys. Down, up, out, and in. Good, now we're just going to be doing the same thing, up, down, out, and in, but we're going to come onto our tippy toes. This is really going to activate this even more. Band staying in the same spot. You can have those hands down by your sides, underneath your head and neck to support, or you can even have them up in the air. This is going to make it a teeny bit more of a challenge, but keep pushing down, up, out, in. Keep those heels high. Pretend that you have high heels on. You want to keep them up, and off of the floor. Don't let them lower as we come down. Keep them up as high as you can. Perfect. Beautiful, my loves. Now we're going to walk those feet out even further than our knees. We're going to just press that booty up. Press pulses. Good. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Toes off the floor. Only heels are on the ground. Feet are out further than our knees, and we're tucking that tailbone. We don't want that lower back to hurt at all. You should feel none of this in the lower back, all in the hamstrings. We are flexing our core this entire time as well. You should be feeling this a little bit in those abs. Good. Keep it up. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Good. Good. Taking that band off just for our next exercise, we're going to come into some simple bicycle crunches, but we're going to make it a challenge. Point those toes. Those legs are working to help those lower abs activate. We are using those legs, but we want to make sure our elbows and chest are wide open, really twisting. We're bringing the elbow to knee, not the knee to elbow. You want to feel this cinching again, that hourglass type of feeling, that tight pull in those obliques and in those abs. If you feel you need a modification, just do the legs for a second, or put those feet down and just do the top. But we're really twisting, really crunching from side to side with those elbows open. Good, you guys, keep it up. Alrighty, quickly putting that band back above the knees onto the thighs. We're going to sit in a chair pose with our knees directly in line with the hips, and we're just going to open and close, keeping those toes pointed and those knees bent. We can sit on our forearm and we can use the other hand for support, but we want to keep those shoulders as far away from the neck and head as possible. We want our shoulders and neck relaxed and pulled down, and we also want to feel that a little bit in those obliques. We're pulling that side body away from the floor. We don't want our body to hang. We don't want to relax into this position. We're actively working the entire time. Good. Coming onto the right side of the body, we're going to be working the left leg this time, and it may feel a little bit more challenging. This is because we were using the left leg to stabilize the first time, so it might be a little bit harder, but you keep pushing through it because we do have two glutes. We need to work them the same. And like what I said last time, this is not a resting point for those abs. We're still flexing that core. We're still keeping those obliques as far away from the ground as we possibly can. You may use that top hand for stabilization, so we're not rocking back and forth, but that core is mostly doing all of the work in order to keep that body stable. Alright, now carefully taking that weight above our head with our arms straight and our feet and legs bent, we're going to take a glute press and then a weighted sit-up. Keep those arms above the head the entire time. We're going to inhale as we come up, squeeze that core, exhale as we roll down, then one glute press at the bottom. Good. Inhale, exhale. Once we reach the bottom, glute press up. Good. We're going to feel this in the core and that under booty. So good, you guys. Coming up for our second to last workout, we're going to do some side to side glute walks. We're only walking about mat width distance the long way. We're going to walk horizontally, but we're going to keep it low. All of our weight should be pushed into those heels. Toes should be able to come off the floor. We want to really feel this in the back of our body. We're going back and forth, little side steps. Keeping that band on is really going to help that outer booty activate during this part, and then keeping that weight in the heels is going to activate the back and lift our booty. High energy, you guys. This is our last exercise. We're coming down to a forearm plank. Remember, elbows should be beneath the shoulders. Feet and toes are tucked. Tailbone is tucked. Feet are together. Knees are together. We're squeezing those glutes as hard as we possibly can. You should feel all of that activation in the core. Your entire core should be lit up. Those glutes should be on fire as well. We are still working them. They don't get a break quite yet. This whole time, our entire body is being activated. You want to feel as if you can crunch the mat below you. We're pulling our elbows to our feet, metaphorically. It should feel that way. So you're going to completely clench that body. Keep it up for just a couple more seconds, and we're done. Good job.
Thank you guys so much for joining me during today's Hourglass Booty and Abs workout. I had so much fun. That weight and those bands really make a difference. They really make it challenging. As you do this workout, like I said in the beginning, make sure our form is correct so we're protecting those parts of the body, the neck, the abs, and mainly the lower back. But also feel free, if you want to make it more challenging, to up those weights and bands. Always make it harder for yourself. Really push yourself. And if you feel that's too much, you can always lower it, but really push your body. Follow my Instagram down below for more tips, polls, recipes. Again, I love getting your guys' input. A lot of my polls that I do on my Instagram is for your guys' feedback, to post the best possible content for you guys. I always ask what you like, what you don't like, etc. Also leave some comments down below. I really appreciate that. And be sure to give this a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for joining me. Love you all.